Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about a few fun things to do in New York City in the fall. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Travels. Welcome to our channel. We are a travel agency trying to give you the best information possible about traveling so that you can go anywhere and plan an amazing vacation. Today we're going to talk a little bit about New York City. This is going to be one of our videos where we just highlight some fun things to do in that particular city. In a place like New York, there are literally thousands of things that you could do through the course of a day or an evening. So in these videos, we want to try to highlight some fun things that we've tried that are really easy, fun things to do if you have a short amount of time in that city. So I recently went to New York City for my birthday. And we did a few things there. So one of the things that we did was go out to dinner. We'll talk about that a little bit. I didn't take any video or do any pictures at dinner. It was a very nice restaurant and I didn't want to be too obnoxious about anything. So I'll talk about that a little bit, but there won't be any video or anything about it. So first up, let's talk about our hotel. We stayed at the Sheraton Uptown, close to Radio City Music Hall, close to Times Square. This is a very, very, very easy to get to, very basic, very nice hotel. You don't need to stay anywhere fancy when you go on a lot of your trips. I try to find very clean, very nice places to stay that are reasonably budget conscious so that you could have a nice time and not break the bank, especially when you're going to a big city like Philly, New York, Chicago, LA. You want to make sure you can find some things that are reasonably priced. So we stayed at the Sheraton Uptown, very nice, very reasonably priced. You can get it for under 300 bucks usually, which is pretty good for the New York City and especially that Times Square touristy area. We got there. I'll show you a little tour of the room. The room was actually a very nice size for being New York. Usually their rooms are very small there. The hotel is very large. Couple funny things, couple weird things. So one, when we checked in, there were a lot of flight attendants there. That is always a good sign to me that the hotel is clean and respectable because the travel agents and pilots are staying there, which is a very good sign. Two, it was a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of people checking in, getting out, so that's a great sign as well. One of the funniest things is went up the elevator to go to the room, and there was a microwave just sitting outside the elevator door on like a little credenza with a towel under it. Strangest thing I've ever seen, but the hallways were very nice, the rooms were very nice, everything was clean, good to go. There is a gift shop there, and there is just a multitude of things to do in the area. So one of the things that we had planned was to go to the top of the Rock, which is, of course, Rockefeller Center. I found this to be fascinating. I've never done this before, and it was amazing. I love logistics. I love order. They did a really good job of that. Obviously, we're really close to there at the Sheraton Uptown. We swung down to Rockefeller Center, which is just a few blocks away. Obviously, we passed Radio City Music Hall here. And that is beautiful. Stopped to take a little video and some pictures. And that's really all part of Rockefeller Center. If you go through this tour, they give you a little brief history of Rockefeller Center, which is really interesting, which I didn't know about, is John D. Rockefeller, obviously of the Rockefeller family, decided to build this during the Depression, created 75,000 jobs for people in the area. And they basically wanted to build this metropolis inside of a city that would be like the largest broadcasting center in the world, which of course it was. So very interesting. You go in, you take an elevator up to the 67th floor, which starts your top of the Rock experience. There is a bar and like little cafe there. You can get hot chocolate, of course, in the fall. We did a little champagne toast since it was my birthday, which was very nice. And we just hung out there for a little bit, and you could see a lot of the city right from there. During the summer, this would be a great spot. There is an outdoor veranda there where you can stand outside and look around, and then you basically go up. You can go up to floors 68, 69, and 70. On the first deck above 67, there is a plastic shield all around the outside of the perimeter of the building where you can look around, see all the amazing sights of the city. Then the next floor up, there are no plastic guardrails. There's just a railing, so you get a more pristine view, so to speak. And then there is this little like teacup-ish looking thing that you can go up even higher on that push you all the way up above everything, which we did not do, but it looked really, really cool. Then, of course, there are a few photo opportunities. One is they have the girder. If you don't know, the famous photo of the girder 70 stories up of all the men eating lunch out on the girder there when they were building the Rockefeller Center. It's a famous photo. They have those girders that will take you up. You're strapped in, you're secured and everything. But you could do that, and then there is just a beam there where you could sit with your friends and get your picture taken, which was really, really, really nice. As we left there, we went through Rockefeller Center a little bit. They were putting together the Christmas tree. I didn't realize that we saw the tree, and the tree is unrecognizable because there's scaffolding all around the entire tree, obviously for them to put the decorations on and to do the lights and to do all those fun things. So that was really interesting as well. You, of course, have the ice skating rink there and then all of the fun shops and stores that go along with Rockefeller Center. We then went to dinner at Le Bernardin. If you have any interest in food, you're a foodie, and you appreciate those type of things, Le Bernardin is one of the best restaurants in the country. It is owned by Eric Ripert. It is a 3 Michelin star restaurant. They do a la carte or a tasting. We did the tasting there. The tasting was amazing. Obviously, you have to be very into food if this is something for you. It is a mostly seafood experience. We had poached salmon, halibut, shrimp. We had hamachi, crudo. We had hiramasa in like a bordelaise sauce, which almost tasted like filet mignon. If you close your eyes, you would have not known that you were eating fish. That's how closely it felt to steak. Really good. And then just some amazing desserts and a little cupcake for my birthday, which was delightful. It was really good. Obviously not a recommendation for everybody. You have to be very into food. But if you are a foodie and you do like those type of experiences, it was amazing. Eric Ripert used to be friends with Anthony Bourdain as well. It is a great restaurant, and I highly recommend it if that's your jam. So that is just one fun thing to do while you're in New York during the fall. You could obviously do this at any time during the year, but I thought it was really nice in the evening as the lights were going down during sunset and a little bit after, and you just got to see the sprawling views of New York City. Thanks so much for watching. We would love for you to subscribe and come along with us on this journey. We will be posting videos just about 1 or 2 times a week here to give you some information about all the fun and interesting places that we check out so that you can go on a fun trip or an amazing vacation. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.